What's going on, guys? Shane here. In this video we're going to be talking about shadow boxing. I'm going to teach you how to properly shadow box, and then at the end I'm going to show you a little exhibition of me shadow boxing. So we're out here, it's a sunny, beautiful day. Finally, it's been raining non-stop. Before that it's been snowing, so we're taking advantage of it. And that's one of the beautiful things about shadow boxing. You don't need a gym, you don't need any equipment, you just need open space and the knowledge and know how to do it. When I ask people to shadow box, when I tell them, as a warm-up you should shadow box, or let me see you shadow box and I'll critique your technique, a lot of the times if they're beginners, they just kind of stand there and they're like, what am I punching at? And they're just kind of confused. It's about visualization. You got to really picture your opponent in front of you, okay, and imagine them throwing punches back. So it's not all about just throwing 1,000 punches straight. It's about visualizing, imagining someone in front of you and they're throwing punches at you, and you got to slip and you got to counter, you got to react, you got to move. You're not staying in one spot. So it's about movement in the feet. It's about blocking. It's about defending up top with head movement. It's about maybe defending takedowns, okay, throwing knees, throwing kicks, everything in your arsenal, practicing everything. It's also, like I said, it's mental. It's very important to really practice and be ready for a fight. So let's say you're practicing for your first MMA match, then maybe you'll start in the corner of a ring and you can imagine the bell sounding, and that's the beginning of the round, and then you're imagining your opponent and he's mean mugging, he's looking really scary, really angry, but you got to stay confident. And if you can practice all of that and be ready for it in shadow boxing, then you'll be ready for it in the ring when it really happens, okay? So all of these things, practice on your breathing, making sure your chin is tucked, okay, and then making sure your technique is sound. So the first thing I want to talk about is formatting it correctly, making sure that you're actually doing it in the right fashion. So first you need to decide, are you training for a boxing match, an MMA match, Muay Thai, or maybe a street fight? And this is how you're going to break down the timing of it, okay? So if it's a boxing match, an amateur match, you're going to be going 3 2-minute rounds. So you need to practice for those 6 minutes at least, okay, with maybe a 1-minute rest in between. So you're practicing your footwork, you're practicing your punches, of course, slipping, but again, make it realistic, okay? He's going to be throwing back too. You're going to be moving around the ring. If you're training for an MMA match or a street fight even, then you need to be able to defend against takedowns with a sprawl. You need to be able to shoot in and get your own takedowns, okay? You need to practice elbows, knees, kicks, everything, okay? And everything that your opponent might be doing to you, okay? You can even hold 2 or 3 pound weights in your hands. It's going to help keep your hands up. A lot of people confuse this in thinking that it's going to help you get faster punches, but if the gravity's coming down and you have to push back up, this is working your shoulders primarily, so it's making sure that you're punching directly A to B and coming right back, and not looping your punches or dragging and leaving them low, okay? So you can do it in front of the mirror at first, but I like to really just visualize an opponent, really visualize them in front of me, trying to hit me, trying to hurt me, and I'm just moving, reacting, and countering. All right, guys, so let me show you a little bit of my routine, what I like to do, and then you can emulate it. You can practice some of the combos that I like to do. It's going to be a Muay Thai round, okay? So I'm going to be doing punches, kicks, knees, elbows, clinch work, sweeps, stuff like that. All right, guys, here we go.
Oh, yeah. All right, so starting off light, of course, just warming the muscles up. There's a jab teep, same side. I like that combo a lot. There's a double uppercut into a cut kick. There's another front push kick. You'll notice I throw those push kicks a lot. I like it, unless the opportunity's there, I'm just going to keep them away, sort of frustrate them. There was a fake right knee into a left knee, followed up with punches. A lot of jabs, love throwing the jab. Finish with a head kick on that punch combo. Right there what I did, I blocked a kick into a Superman punch. Pretty subtle. Cut kick there after the uppercut. Lock into a rear teep, into a head kick. Looking at jab. Right there is one of my favorite combos. Fake the cross high and go low, cross to the body. There's a side kick. Been experimenting with that. Faking the roundhouse kick turn into a side kick, a more traditional taekwondo kick. Just working the jab, feeling them out. Jab cut to the legs. Just working my punches, slipping with a little uppercut, and then pushing away with the teep. Slipped on the grass there. It's one thing you gotta be careful of. Moving, jabbing, grabbing the top of the head for a shuffle lead knee. Moving around, working on punches. Again, there's that jab front teep. Now I'm unloading with punches a little bit. Elbows, mixing in the elbows, finishing with a head kick. Another jab, lead elbow into a rear knee, lead knee, staying with that clinch, pushing out into a kick. Moving, pumping them punches a little bit. Slip into an uppercut, into the clinch, ripping them, swimming. Unloading with the knees, going for the sweep, pushing out, and kick. One of the most important things after the clinch, push out, guys, and follow up with a punch or a kick when they're off balance. Oh, right there, went for a wheel kick, a back heel kick. Now I start unloading with punches. Here comes the box, and the boxing's coming out now. finish them with the head kick. Always loved head kicks. Now more recently, in recent years, just boxing has been my thing. So it was just a quick little session there, mean mugging. All right, here's some final words.
Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. So with shadowboxing, you can always spice it up too with, plyometric exercises like clap push-ups, jump squats, something to just keep it exciting. Remember, just visualize an opponent and work with them, okay? Be creative. Comment below. Let me know what your favorite exercises to do as a fighter is. And share this video too if you think there's someone who might benefit from it. And remember, if you're still having trouble with shadowboxing, you can come to My Fight Gym's live sparring, which is pretty much simulated sparring, but we show you exactly what you need to do, make it realistic to a real fight. So check that out. The link is below. We'll see you guys there. Until next time, I'm Shane. Fight Tips.